In the end, everything will be carved in stone.
My first question to you is, how do you efficiently tell a story like this one? Because it's very complex. So how did you guys go about completely and successfully telling his story?
Well, I mean, I grew up on Luther. It was my parents' favorite singer. It was always on repeat in the house. And my partner, Jamie Foxx, who, his first number one hit in music was Slow Jams with Kanye, where Luther is in the chorus, So it's a special story that meant a lot to us. We wanted to give him his flowers. And I think it starts with assembling an A-list team, creatives behind it, and obviously the filmmaker, Don Porter, being a legend and being the very best. And, this has been a labor of love for many years. And we're really proud. We're really proud of the creative. And, I think the film is really special.
Is there anything that you learned about Luther while working on this film that has really stuck out to you?
I learned a few things. I was just telling one of the gentlemen when we were making the movie, I didn't know that Luther was a background singer for David Bowie and that he, went on tour with Bowie and opened for Bowie. And Bowie really put his arm around him. And obviously he was the king of jingles too, which I did not know that as well. So no, it was definitely a lot of new things I learned.
What impact do you want this film to, have on the audience, but just overall on Black music culture?
Well, he's such a GOAT in our culture, and I think we live in a world now where with social media, where people tend to forget about, the people in the past. Everything is the next thing. Everything is what's hot for 5 minutes. And I just think for young people, I think it's important for them it's like, you remember during the pandemic when The Last Dance aired and, all these young people who grew up on LeBron were saying he was the GOAT, but then they got to see Jordan and say, oh, okay, maybe Jordan is the GOAT. And so I think that's what films do. They put people back in the forefront, let younger people discover them. And so, yeah, we hope the movie touches the culture.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you.
In the end, everything will be carved in stone.